Ladies and gentlemen, it is this time of the week again. We have received 5 brand new weekly shorts maps, and at the same time, of course, the world records on last week's maps have been revealed. So as always, we're gonna check out last week's records, and then we're gonna discover the brand new maps. All right, last week had sponsored maps by Formula E, and look at this, guys. If you guys remember, on map 1 last week, I drove a pretty good time, and I stood all the way in the top 11 with that. That's actually crazy. I mean, look at this, grinding stats. Look, I played this map for 3 minutes and I'm top 11. Holy shit, I'm the GOAT. Suck. Okay, anyway, that was actually a good run I got there. Almost maxed. That's kind of crazy, actually. Holy shit. Okay, but yeah, people managed to improve by 200. So let's see what they are cooking. Inside line here, then the drop, peng, and then the left turn, yeah? Same lines as I did, just slightly optimized, basically. And with that, Flechetas, who is like a precision pro, has the world record with an 84. Yaskul very closely behind. Then C-Swift, then Pickletas drove, and then Turtled in 5th. Good race, good race. Was a fun map 1, to be honest. Was pretty nice. So map number 2 was a map that was very awkward, and the records are insanely close. Look at that. The top 5 within, yeah, 1300s. 13,000s, actually, not even 1300s. And this was basically a slow-mo tech map. So yeah, you had slow-mo and you had drift and yeah. Sadly, not Riolu in first. And Misto actually with a very weird line. Look at this, he goes like more outside than anyone else. Goes for maximum exit speed here. And then barely gets around and into the finish. Monka. But with that, he has the world record. Very good. Flechetas also in the top 5 again. Some good cooking here by the gamers. Also, small reminder that since this was a sponsored week of weekly shorts, of course, there's also prizes for the top 5. I think the first place wins a free ticket to the nearest Formula E race. And then also some goodies can be won by the other top 4. So there was actually something to grind for. And with that, we go to map 3, which was called Porsche. So a Porsche-sponsored map here. And yeah, this map I really dislike because I hate custom camera driving. So I was absolutely not a fan. This was the route that I found. I don't know, I couldn't be arsed with this map, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what the others have cooked here. They go straight and down to the left. Dara with a... Oh, different lines. They go here with plastic bounces. Nah, what in the... what is this? Ach du Scheiße. Okay, so... Dara with a plastic bounce loses time. Then we have 3 people going here. They bounce here, drive here. And then they have diagonal line, full speed. And then look at this. They clip the ramp entry. Especially Lemon. Look at Lemon. He doesn't even make the jump at all. He gets a plastic bounce. And this, the dark gray part is elevated. And then he bounces up, gets full grip, and has full exit speed into the finish. That's crazy. Okay, let's see the POV of Dara. Dara with the plastic bounce here. It gained a bit of speed though. And then they... Wait, was there an extra ramp there? Wait, how do they jump up here? Is there a ramp? Wait, how does this work? Okay, I have no clue, but they somehow bounce over the fence. No clue. It was very hard to see because you cannot even go in Cam 7 on this map because forced camera. And then with that, he has a little bit less speed though than Lemon. So in theory, there was more possible. But yeah, pretty interesting that there's at least multiple strategies here. Good cooking. Then we have map number 4, which was Andretti. Let's quickly see the top 5 here as well. Very close records. Probably everyone with sort of the same lines. Going for the red boost. Dara with the WR. So Dara definitely having good campaign points in this week here. Then speed slide here all the way. Then speed slide here. Then plastic bounce to go full inside. Did you see that? Look, they plastic bounce once to get a better line. And then full right and full inside. And down into the finish. Ultra clean. Ultra clean. Very nice. Okay, and with that, we go to map number 5, the LOL map, which was a wetwood map, and we have a tie, ain't no way. Dara and Quick both with a .178 W. So let's see what they do. They go straight in the start. No water tricks by the looks of it. Then very inside line, drift cancel. Then left very inside to the wall here. Very inside here as well. It seems to be it's mostly about the inside lines, actually. And then tuck, and into the finish. And Fire saying he is doing something at the start. You are releasing, actually, true. Small release at the start to get more wet tires. Interesting. Did everyone do that, though? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, mostly just about the lines here, basically. Some good wetwooding. And yeah, I mean, you see the records are very close, even though it's a wild wetwood map. So, yeah. Everything just about the precision. And with that, the the leaderboard is set in stone. The winner of the week is Dara with 121,000 points. W to Dara. Dara is winning Formula E tickets on his nearest race, so shout out to him. Flechetas in second, Misto in third, Limon in fourth, and Quick in fifth, winning some Formula E goodies. GG to everyone. Alright, enough yapping about last week's maps. We have 5 brand new ones. Due to the Elite Cup, we have to rush them a little bit today, but we're still gonna try our best. Let's see what we can cook on map number 1, which is called Path of Effects. Aha, sounds like we're gonna have effect blocks here. Let's see. Yeah, we have no brake. Then we have cruise control. Oh, that's a drift. Ah, that's a drift with cruise control. You cannot release. Ach du Kacke. Okay, and into the finish. Alright, so a very open map, but at least open with, yeah, some things going on. So not too bad. That definitely will also not be the most complicated map ever. Maybe we wanna initiate a slide like this? I don't know. Ah, you cannot release. And, oh, barely making it into the finish. Okay. Then suck. Okay. Can I don't think I can full... It's probably just release and... Yeah, okay, it's just release. What stops me from just going... You know, like... Is there anything that stops me? I mean, the viewer stand stops me. Okay. I'm not sure then. Yeah, this is a good map for beginners to also learn what the effect blocks do. And I mean, weekly shorts are always, you know, made for beginners, so... Pretty interesting. Yeah, you cannot release it. It's actually very scary because I cannot do anything to survive the turn here. So it's a good map for you. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go like this. You can touch the penalty grass to maybe get dragged a bit more inside. There might be a threat here. I definitely cannot go too far outside here because it just, yeah, fucks up your line. Yeah, inside finish is not too slow. Definitely a solid map 1, I would say. I have seen way worse. Way worse, way more boring. Suck. 6-7 improvement. I think there's anything else we can do, to be honest. At least I wouldn't know what. Yeah, my run honestly feels kinda nice. I don't know. I don't see any cuts here, unless I'm stupid. You also cannot skip the effect blocks. At least not that I can see. So yeah, unless you can somehow cut to the finish, which I don't think. Yeah, looks difficult. Maybe you just want to have full speed over the grass. I don't think more speed before the engine off helps. Because here we reach a booster, and then here we need to release either way. So... But this is so slow. I don't know. I mean, we don't have that much time this week, so I'm probably just gonna move on. So the discovery is definitely gonna be a little bit shorter. I don't think it's worth it to go onto the side here either. I don't know. I guess we will find out next week. We are gonna go to map number 2, but map gets an upvote, I would say. Definitely not too bad of a map. So map number 2, Evening Cruise by Stoxy. Let's see what we have here. The slow map. Oh, you could go full inside there, in theory. Then we go here. Okay, it's not a boring tech map. You could go inside of this pillar as well. And here we can jump over the edge. That's a cool map, I would say. There is some stuff going on here. That's nice. Is that a backslide? Nah. Oh, you have no speed if you do this. Oh, yeah. I say a reset. What are we even resetting? Do we have any effect? I don't think so. What are we resetting? The engine off if we go safe. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, okay. It's not tech slop, true, that's a W. Very often these maps are just tech maps. This one is definitely a bit different. Maybe you can jump like, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to try, and it worked first try, W. Okay, that is a good strat for sure. It's bad though, we have a very bad line. The thing is, this jump is kind of hard to judge. I think we can jump like any further. I think we just want to land like perfectly smooth in that slope probably. I don't know if it's even faster, like maybe it's actually better to just jump here and then have like a nice inside line. But definitely a good map as well. Oh, this jump is awkward though. I ain't so sure about that one, guys. Yeah, I need to land smooth there. Otherwise, mud. We have more speed, but it's probably not worth it, to be honest. Okay, let's do one more attempt before we go next. Definitely want to max our angle here. Jump! It's hard to have good speed here. Almost PB. Okay, but we got a solid run. Definitely a nice map, definitely some tricky stuff going on, and especially considering it's map 2, it is pretty nice. And with that, we go to the puzzle map. Low jumps. Okay. What do we have here? Ooh, okay, there's multiple routes to follow. There's a reactor. Yeah, surely the reactor is not going to be the by far fastest thing. Let's first of all follow the route here, which is very likely not going to be the fastest strat, but yeah. Okay. I had a wrong line there. And then reactor into the finish. Wow, that is a short one. That's a shorty. Holy. That is a shorty, guys. Shorty type 1 in chat. Okay, let me do some proper lines here. Very proper line. But just as a comparison, it would be nice. We're gonna try to show every line here, despite being in time issue. Here you definitely want to go like this, and then booster, I guess. Yeah, I should not have gone for that gap, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, perfectly missed out on the boost. But okay, we see how fast it roughly is. Let's see what we can do here. So this is how you jump out, I guess. As this all this wait, can we just jump? Oh, whoa, whoa. I saw something. Oh, okay, we cannot do like that, but I saw something, guys. I don't know if it's a backslide, but we can definitely jump out there. YouTube has no music? Yeah, hello, W! Guess I have to manually edit. I love this PC. Yeah, we can jump out like this. That's definitely a bit faster. And we can also jump out at the start, I'm pretty sure. Like here. Ooh, smooth landing even. Question is, what is faster? It seems like the jump out is definitely the best strat there. Yeah, but is this like a puzzle? Also... It's not a crazy puzzle. What is this route there even? Oh. Wait, there's a completely different route. There's a completely different checkpoint, guys. Yeah, hello? Guys, do you actually hear no music on Twitch? Don't troll me today, guys. Like, do you have music on Twitch? Today, I'm not in a trolling mood. Yes? Okay, thank you, guys. Not today, after what happened. Ah! Yeah, kinda slow, to be honest. What if I go here? Okay, there's nothing there. Hey, but what is the safe route supposed to be? I guess we go up there? What the hell is this? Yeah, it's like... What the fuck is this route? That's like ultra awkward to play. What the fuck am I playing? That is just absolute dog water. Okay. I don't really know what this mapper wants from me, I'm not gonna lie. So how, in what world is this route any faster? So, bit of a weird one, I'm not gonna lie. What's the thing that happened? My PC froze during the Elite Cup. And my entire PC is basically in the mud, I don't know. I can finish like this in theory. But as if though. As if, little broskies. It's not far, but... I mean, there's no way to get the reactor in any better way, is there? I don't know, I don't see anything else. I'ma be honest, I don't see anything else. Can I backseat? Yes. But only you, Elcon. And backslide is also not viable here. I mean, if it's somehow possible to keep the reactor, that would of course be a lot faster, but honestly, I don't know, I don't see anything possible here. It's just very, very awkward. Also not possible to... I don't see how you would skip this. Reloaded things here also doesn't work. I don't know, also... It's like an okay puzzle, but it's definitely also not the greatest puzzle humanity has ever seen. Don't see a hidden finish or anything either. I don't know, but I'm only 406, like... The hell? $61st? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Do I give the map an upvote though? Like, it's like a weird puzzle. I don't know what the map really wants from me. I'm not gonna lie. So, I don't know. I'm gonna give it an upvote. I'm gonna be friendly, but definitely not the greatest puzzle map ever. We are definitely better maps. So map number 4, Fast Turns by Airmax, Scar, and Klaasian. Ooh, okay. What is this gonna be, like custom NASCAR type of turn? Type of map? Okay, custom block usage. But definitely not a very complex map either. Would 10 subscriptions cheer me up a little bit? I mean... Obviously, but... Honestly, the only thing I want right now is my 5,000 euro PC to work. That would be a huge W. Yeah, that is a very simple map. I did literally just, yo, I have custom blocks and here are 5 of them and zack. Yeah, not like I paid for it. Not that I paid a shit ton of money for it. Is this a nose slide or a drift? I don't know. By Pierre with the 10 promised gift subs. Thank you very much. Does Big not have IT support dudes? Yes. I mean, the guy who built this PC is also an expert. At least I hope so. At least that's what I've been told by the big expert. Basically, all of the big office PCs were built by that guy. Not by the big IT guy himself. And never any issues there. And maybe my PC is just cursed. I don't know what the reason is. Definitely sucks, of course. Definitely want to go full insight here into the finish. A weird map, And Shadow with 7 gift subs. Thank you very much. Yeah, also in theory, unless Letzter and Nuprime really start to cook out of nowhere, I should qualify to ENC either way. In the open qualifier. I'm good on the old maps. I hopefully will be good on the new maps as well. So yeah, but still. Sucks, of course. Would prefer to not have to go through the open qualifier. Oh, holy speed. Can we do like a low wall right there or some shit? I'm gonna wait that I fully keep grip. It's honestly, this is a bit of a... Aren't you playing the quali against French people? Yeah, but I still only 2 Frenchies qualifying overall. So I don't need to beat the Frenchies, actually. It's only that they can knock me out of the tournament type of vibe. But overall, I just need to be good enough to beat the other Germans, especially. And I need to... Oh yeah, look, you can full grip the inside. Ach du Kacke. I just need to beat the other Germans and survive long enough to be among the best countries, kinda. Because there is still only 2 players per country allowed, which is complete bullshit, of course, in Trackmania. But yeah. Yeah, you can full grip this. Oh my god, what a stupid strat. Top 28. And Syndrave with the 21-man free sub as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, also, I don't know, in theory, not a bad map, but it's just like custom blocks, and it's like 5 custom blocks put together. That's the entire map. And this trick in the end, I don't know how fun that will be to hunt, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, I mean, it's at least something unique, you know? It's not a completely vanilla full-speed map or whatever on platforms, so I'm giving the map an upvote. Maybe players will find a way to keep, like, grip all the way here at the end. But yeah, a bit tough because of this one unsmooth part here, you know? This is not, like, hyper smooth. We will see next week. And with that, we are gonna go to the final map already. Map number 5. Tubalicious. The LOL map. Oh shit. OW. Quack. Quack in the chat. Ach du Kacke. Well, that's gonna be fun. What is this entry? So far, a pretty solid week, I would say, yeah. How do I... Jeepers. Imagine. I know, I missed a checkpoint. Yeah, also, hä? Wait, what place did you get again, Elcon, by the way? In the cup? I didn't really pay attention anymore after my incident. I think you also got quite far, no? 6? Okay, nice. Ah, you're safe as well, Elcon. For ENC. What is happening here? Okay, that's a crazy... This is a good LoL map. This is an actual LoL map, and I think this is gonna have some pretty wicked records, to be honest. This is gonna be nice. I like. Regarding my PC, honestly, like... I, as a no expert, I have the feeling it's something with the electricity. I don't know. As I said, I have no clue, but... yeah. I don't know. Just feels so weird how it suddenly cuts off and freezes completely, and... yeah. Any chance there will be a cut? Or very high chance. Power unit is definitely enough overall. I don't know. Maybe I should try to spread it. I mean, I only have these 2 sockets in my room, which is a bit ass. Maybe I need to spread it over multiple rooms with the things. I don't know. I should really try the other finish, by the way. This one is awkward deluxe. But at least we have the AT. W. Thank you, Alco, for the tech tips. You have like wet tires, so you slide, but you don't like full slide. Super awkward. It's definitely not a snow car map for me, but I think this is going to be a good LoL map, as I said. Where's the finish on the other side? Ah, you have to go all the way around. That's a bit of an L. That is PF. Watching. Yeah. No slides. When you slide out on the wall, you can maybe do the snow car trick. Oh, it's so hard to get around the Quackster, actually. Holy shit. And here you can easily fly out, but that's... Yeah, I mean, if you fly out, you're in the mud. Whoa, weird map, weird map, weird map. I cannot do anything. Do I have a UPS battery for the PC? I have no clue. Oh, middle line. Yeah, but this is bad, no? I'm reaching the finish so late. Yeah, there's no way that's faster. There is no way. Gonna be the other line. Yeah, but what do we do here to go fast? I don't know. This is so awkward. Snow car, when it slides, is like... And before it crashes again? No, I'm only waiting for it, to be honest. I can tell you, if it freezes again today, I'm not booting up the stream again. So in case my stream is dead, then see you tomorrow. I cannot brake. I held brake the entire way through there. Jesus Christ. Okay, big improvement though, but yeah, I don't think I can really gain more. Without doing any crazy shenanigans. So this might be it here for me. We'll see. Maybe one more improvement somehow. We're definitely also running out of time. Oh, wait, you can... Nah, you know what you can probably do? You can get a quack bounce. Yeah, 100%. You can bounce... Okay, that's what the world record is gonna do, no? You bounce on the quacky, and then you just do some kacky, and then you have world record. Yeah, 100%. Duck bounce gave me 16.7 W. Yeah, like here bounce, and then the duck pushes you to the left, and you have a nice line into the finish. Absolute PF. How did the Elite Cup go? Good. Until my PC froze. Quacky! Yeah, here, Quacky, and then we finish earlier, you know? Zack. Okay, it's definitely worth it. Definitely a good strat. So, yeah, good luck hunting that, guys. Map definitely gets an upvote. In my opinion, honestly, the best map of the week. Like, the most weekly shorts type of map. So, yeah, this one, very, very nice. And with that, the weekly shorts discovery is already coming to an end. So, once again, super sorry that the discovery was so short. But, yeah, Elite Cup was taking place, and... yeah, I need to spend my evening trying to fix my PC, sadly. So yeah, for the people watching on YouTube, I hope it was still enjoyable to watch. Definitely let me know what you think about the new weekly shorts down in the comments below, and make sure to tune in next week when we are going to see the world record. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in another one. Bye-bye!